How's it going, everyone? It's Kevin from Balls to You, and I've been working away and I've had a few clutches pip and come out the egg while I've been away, so unfortunately there's no cutting videos on this one. However, I'm going to share this one with you because this was a real head scratcher. This was, the pairing was a Enchi GHI and a Blackhead bred to a hypo or an orange ghost female. Now the Blackhead was sold to me as just a straight Blackhead, pos het hypo, and I wanted to breed the GHI Enchi to the hypo girl to try and get some hets. The Blackhead got it, so I'm going to run through the babies. This one was a real head scratcher, simply because even now I'm still really unsure. I've spoke to Ralph, as he was the originator of the Blackhead, and he was also a bit stumped in the beginning, but I think we've come to a final conclusion. So I'm going to run ahead and just show you guys what we had. Okay, first out is what I believe to be a normal. Now my hypos or het hypos tend to come out with this wacky pattern. Again, these have come out the egg. I've just given them a quick clean. They've got a shed out yet, but they tend to come out with this really sort of strange and wacky pattern. And again, like, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but they also come out with a bit of a head stamp. Now the mom has also got a head stamp, and she has also got the wacky pattern. That for me is just something that I've been seeing through my hets, and I don't see anything too crazy going on. Now the hypo will have a bit of a strange effect on animals regarding its heterozygous form or its het form. I do see animals looking different in appearance. We do have some train tracks, just for those who think that train tracks are just het pied. Well, they're not. They can be het for anything. So there is the first one. That one is a little boy. Nice and dark. So here is the second normal out the clutch. Again, these are 100% het hypo or het orange ghost. Again, funky head spot on this dude. There we go, try and get it to lock on. Again, some good train tracks. So this is the other male. Okay. Here is a hypo. Love the hypo gene. Really underrated. It was worked quite a lot back in the day, and like with a few other genes, has sort of got left behind. But it still has its place, I feel, in projects, especially the hypo pied. Love the orange dream pied, sorry, the orange ghost pied or hypo pied. Yeah, hypo clown look awesome. This is just a normal hypo. And again, what I see with the hypos that I produce, they tend to have this black pigments in the alien heads. And a little head stamp. Okay. And that one is a male as well. Wait till these shed out and start to get more colour on them. They will look insane. Okay, onto the head scratchers. Pull this little guy out. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. Not 100%. Originally, when I saw it, I thought it was an Enchi, so I thought it was a dual side clutch. However, looking a bit closer, it doesn't have the Enchi eyes, but it's very bright dorsal stripe. Again, quite reduced pattern. This guy was in the boob egg. He's not very big, and he's got a wicked awesome head stamp. So what I think this guy is a blackhead, and there seems to be a bit of variation in blackheads, and what I feel is this guy will darken up as he gets older, like his dad. His dad is really dark, but his dad has real sort of bright alien heads like this little guy has. I haven't sexed it yet, so I'm not sure if it's a male or a female, but again, clear belly. I'm not 100%, and neither is Ralph, that the red gene is at play, but I don't believe it is. I believe it's just a straightforward blackhead. But yeah, really different to what I expected. It's the first blackhead that's a non-combo that I've produced. So we'll see as this guy sheds and gets a little bit older. If I just show you a normal, so this guy here is the normal, and this one here is what I believe to be a blackhead. So you can see how much brighter this guy is compared to this one. Okay. Here is what I'm again dubbing as a blackhead. This one is pretty much more like the dad, and again I expected the blackhead to be really dark in colour, but it's not. It obviously gets darker as it gets older. Nice dorsal blushing going on. Obviously we'll look at these as soon as they shed out and have a few more meals. We'll have a look at them in a bit more detail. So this one too is a male. They always seem to be male heavy. And there's one egg died in incubation, and we've got one still in the egg. It's taking its time to come out, but that's okay, it can stay in there. And here we have what I was hoping to prove out. So obviously I've proved out now that the daddy's a hypo, or het hypo should I say. We have a blackhead hypo. Really not what I was expecting. The dad does carry virtually like a black back or a plain back, but definitely not what I was expecting. And me and Ralph had a bit of a conversation, and at first he didn't think it was a blackhead hypo, but looking at it from a few different angles, because his blackhead hypos have a stripe down the dorsal, whereas this one hasn't. Could it be the red gene at play, that my blackhead is carrying the red gene? Who knows? But here he is, and this is a female, so we'll keep her and we'll grow her up. I'll have some nice hypo combos to breed to her in the future. Again, just not what I was expecting at all. in a good way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how she ages. And what I'll do while you're looking over this girl, I'll get the hypo out and you can see the difference. The Blackhead hypo seems to have a lot more purple. I know it's a bit difficult to see on camera, but obviously I'll try and get them. And obviously he's carrying a lot more blushing. The red gene will put a lot of blushing in the animal, but I'm not 100% certain that my Blackhead is carrying the red gene, but only time will tell, I guess. So again, normal hypo, Blackhead hypo. Hopefully you guys can see the difference. Okay, so there we have it, guys. Okay, I've got a few more clutches to show you, then basically that's it. I've still got animals that are breeding, but they're probably going to go just before Christmas. So right now I'm sort of tailing off quite a lot. So it's been an awesome season so far. I've got a few pied clutches to show you, but they're shedding out as we speak. Again, they pipped and came out the egg while I was away. So I'm going to just show you them after they've shed out. Okay, everyone, hope you're all okay, take care, and I'll speak to you guys soon.